Hello, you're turning on the English news from Quảng Nam Radio and Television. I'm Vương and here are the headlines.
Conference of Courts of Vietnam's border province. Mr. Lương Nguyễn Bình Triết visited the families of war invalids and martyrs. Green tourism in Quảng Nam.
On the morning of July the 18th, in Tam Kỳ City, Quảng Nam Province, the Supreme People's Court of Vietnam chaired the 7th Conference of Courts of Provinces sharing the borders of Vietnam, Cambodia, and Laos. Politburo member, Chief Justice of the Supreme People's Court of Vietnam, Nguyễn Hòa Bình, Mr. Truyen, Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of the Kingdom of Cambodia, Mrs. Viên Thong Si Phang Dong, Chief Justice of the Supreme People's Court, the Lao People's Democratic Republic, co-chaired the conference. Secretary of the Quảng Nam Provincial Party Committee, Lương Nguyễn Bình Triết, and the Chief Justice, Deputy Chief Justice, Supreme Court Justices, and leaders and judges of the border provinces of the three countries attended the conference.
Speaking at the opening of the conference, Chief Justice of the Supreme People's Court of Vietnam Nguyễn Hòa Bình emphasized that the relationship of solidarity, friendships, closeness, and political trust between the three countries of Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam is a precious heritage, valuable for all three people, and has long-term strategic significance in the course of construction, protection, and development of the three countries. Vietnam considers this a strategic task and a top priority in foreign policies. In particular, the establishment and maintenance of the court conference mechanism of border provinces of the three countries is the milestone in the history of cooperation, especially in the judicial field, marking the elevation of cooperation between the three countries' judicial system. The Chief Justices of the Supreme Court of the three countries of Vietnam, Cambodia, and Laos also agree on the contents of crime prevention and resolutions of cross-border civil disputes. The conference also proposed directions to resolve difficulties and obstacles in resolving criminal cases with foreign elements, judicial entrustment activities, and mutual legal assistance between the courts of the three countries.
On the afternoon of July the 17th, Secretary of the Quảng Nam Provincial Party Committee, Lương Nguyễn Bình Triết, visited and gave gifts to policy families in Tam Kỳ City on the occasion of War Invalids and Martyrs Day, July the 27th.
In Tam Kỳ City, Provincial Party Secretary Lương Nguyễn Bình Triết visited and encouraged Vietnamese heroic mother Ngô Thị Lương in Phương Hòa Nam Block, Hòa Thuận Ward. She was born in 1935 and had a husband and two children who died in the resistance war. After that, Mr. Triết visited two families in Tam Thang commune, including wounded soldier Nguyễn Sư in Vĩnh Bình village and the martyr's wife, Miss Phan Thị Liên in Thăng Tân village. The Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee gave gifts and paid attention to understanding the family's life situation. He wished mothers and the wounded soldiers good health and happy life with their children and grandchildren. Mr. Triết highly appreciated the sacrificial contribution of meritorious families and at the same time hoped that family would continue to promote the spirit and qualities of soldiers, together with the localities to well implement the party's policy programs, state policies, and laws, contributing to the development of the homeland. Provincial Party Secretary Lương Nguyễn Bình Triết noted that all level sectors and local authority continue to pay attention, help, and take care of policy families.
Recently, Vice Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee Trần Anh Tuấn and leaders of departments and branches inspected and surveyed the project of Duy Thu Primary School, Base 2 in Duy Xuyên District, sponsored by the U.S. Indo-Pacific Command.
The Duy Thu Primary School construction project was sponsored by the U.S. Indo-Pacific Command, with a total cost of more than 12.4 billion Vietnam dong. The school building includes 6 classrooms, 4 function rooms, and 1 teacher room, with standard facilities and equipment, meeting the teaching and learning needs of teachers and students. The project started in December 2023. Up to now, the construction items have been completed and will be put into use in the 2024 to 2025 school year. Through inspection and field survey, Vice Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee Trần Anh Tuấn highly appreciated the efforts of the construction unit and the collectives of teachers and school officials.
Quảng Nam is the first pioneer province in the country to issue a set of green tourism criteria until 2025. After 3 years of pilot implementation in 5 localities, Hội An, Bắc Trà My, Thăng Bình, Núi Thành, and Tiên Phước, the green tourism trend has gradually spread and achieved many remarkable results. The changing perception of the sustainable green tourism development strategy has made a strong change in the tourism business community, people, and visitors.
Waste recycling matter is the content in the process of building a green tourism culture in Hội An City. Right from the first days of implementation, the matter has received a positive response and spread quickly in the community. Garbage will be sorted at home and collection point instead of at the usual landfill. After sorting, the amount of waste will be recycled into valuable products for use in life. This has just created awareness for people in forming the habit of sorting waste every day.
Tôi thấy rằng Quảng Nam là một địa phương.
Quang Nam is the first locality in the country to issue a set of green tourism criteria. When I trained in other localities, I propagated this set of criteria, and everyone found the provisions in this set of criteria very useful and specific. They have consulted Quang Nam set of criteria a lot. This set of criteria immediately helps businesses in saving energy, recycling waste, and businesses have benefited from these things. I hope this set of criteria will be shortened to make it easier for everyone to understand. In 2021, a quarter of Hội An's domestic waste was plastic waste, while only 50% of household sorted waste is sorted. Up to now, thanks to monitoring and propaganda, the percentage of households that perform waste separations as sorted in many communes and wards is up to 90%. The city has recycled 106.6 tons of low-value plastic waste and reduced the amount of waste to be buried by over 30%. The number of tourism businesses committed to reducing the use of single-use plastic products is increasing day by day. Products that can be reused with a longer life cycle such as wooden cope, newspaper trash cans, etc. are used more. There are signs that show a positive change in the awareness of the community and businesses in implementing green tourism criteria. This set of criteria has been sent to 11 typical enterprises. It is necessary to promote propaganda for businesses to respond to this set of criteria, especially new businesses. It is very necessary to spread to the world to know more about the green criteria of Quang Nam. And the message of green tourism in Quang Nam will go faster and further. With the companionships of the Swiss Sustainable Tourism Development Project in Vietnam, the People's Committee of Quang Nam Province has directed the culture, sport, and tourism sector, the Tourism Association, the People's Committees of the districts, towns, and cities, city and tourism businesses develop green tourism products, support and encourage businesses and people to participate in community tourism.
Có thể nói rằng là sau gần 2 năm thực hiện cái
After 2 years of implementing the set of green tourism criteria in Quảng Nam, remarkable results have been achieved, especially the response of the business community and the people. There are 11 businesses that have met the standard of the green tourism criteria. Through the implementation of green tourism criteria, many new tourism models have appeared, contributing to the diversity of tourism products in Quảng Nam. This has attracted a large number of tourists to and stay in Quảng Nam. With the weight of Quảng Nam, it has shown that green tourism has created a breakthrough with human behavior in protecting the environment, natural resources, and preserving the cultural values, heritage of humanity. Besides, green tourism has also created a tourism community that is environmentally friendly and safe for visitors.
This week, the Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism of Hanoi coordinated with the People's Committee of Hoi An City to organize a photo exhibition with the theme Desire for Freedom. This was a meaningful activity to commemorate the upcoming July 27th Day of War Invalids and Martyrs.
From the theme Desire for Freedom, the Hỏa Lò Prison Relic Management Board coordinated with the Hoi An Cultural Heritage Management and Preservation Center to create content, design, and print 35 photo panels according to 3 topics: trends, winds in the night, and tireless mark. These are precious documents about leaders of the party and state and images related to Hoi An prison through periods of revolutionary struggle. Displaying Desire for Freedom will contribute to enriching Hoi An prison relics with documents of historical values, recording a valuable mark in the resilient and indomitable struggle of patriotic prisoners. The photo exhibition also reminds today's generations of the great contribution and sacrifice of the previous generation for freedom, independence, and national unity.
The famous travel magazine, Travel and Leisure, has just announced a list of the 25 best destinations in the world. In particular, Hoi An Asian town of Vietnam ranked 4th with 19.67 points.
According to the famous travel magazine Travel and Leisure, Hoi An is honored to rank the 4th in the list of 25 most popular cities in the world and the 3rd in the list of 25 most popular cities in Asia in the World's Best Awards 2024. Hoi An is highly appreciated by readers thanks to its ancient beauty, outstanding with sparkling, brilliant lanterns, and unique culinary experiences. This city is famous for its typical dishes such as bread and gao lou. The cities ranked above Hoi An in the list are San Miguel, the Allende of Mexico, Udaipur of India, and Kyoto of Japan, respectively. The world's best awards are judged based on criteria such as attractions, culture, cuisine, friendliness, shopping, and value.
And that's all for today's bulletin. Please stay tuned with QRT News on the website qrt.vn. Thank you for being with us and see you next time.